So you're thinking about getting a fitness coach. All right. This could be an in-person coach or an online coach. If you are going to hire a personal trainer at like a gym or a rec center, most of them have to adhere to like a company policy, and most of them are only allowed to give you so much attention. Most in-person trainers don't give you meal plan guidance. They don't give you mindset training. They just give you the workouts, 2, 3, or 4 times a week, and that's it. Those decisions are kind of unilateral in that way. But if you're going to choose a fitness coach, we're a little different. Most of us have our own company, as do I, and a lot of us have different core philosophies. We have different methods and mechanisms through which we deliver our training and our coaching. All right, some of us do, PDFs through email. Some of us do like video calls like every week. Some of us have apps. Some of us have membership websites where you can log in and access your stuff on a computer. There's all kinds of different ways that fitness coaches do their thing. And like I said, they each have their own philosophies, and they also all have different certifications and specializations. If you found a fitness coach who is telling you that they're good at everything, that they can train bodybuilders, Olympic athletes, morbidly obese people, senior citizens, and pregnant women, they're probably full of shit. And you should find a trainer who specializes and takes pride in that technical knowledge, who takes pride in that specialization. So let's start from the bottom here. Before I even get into the details, just be aware that I am a fitness coach. I have my own company. So sure, I'm a little biased, and you can get advice from other people who aren't coaches or other coaches before you make your decision, but these are just my opinions, and I'm not gonna try to promote myself, okay? Because if you're someone who's trying to get healthier and make their life better, I want you to find the coach that's right for you, and there's a pretty good chance it's not me. So I just want to give you some information to help you find the coach who's right for you. So let's start with the basics, which is certifications. You probably want a coach who is formally educated in what they're doing. Now again, they don't have to be, okay? There's a lot of great trainers, a lot of amazing athletes with incredible, exercise physiology and nutrition knowledge and expertise who have been practicing for a long time, have a lot of experience, and who've done it themselves. All right? There's a lot of coaches out there who are in better shape than me, and, that's fine. If they compete for a living, if they compete on stage all the time, if they are physique athletes, then they probably know what they're talking about. They might not understand the physiological processes and metabolism, but they know how to make a diet plan, they know how to work hard in the gym. And for some people and their goals, that's all you need to know how to do. So look at your coach's certifications, all right? Have they been to college? If they went to college, you'll probably want a coach who studied maybe sports psychology, exercise science, exercise physiology, kinesiology, athletic training, pre-physical therapy, preferably a science or healthcare related degree, okay? Those are good. You should look for that. When it comes to certifications, the certifying bodies and organizations that issue these certifications are as varied, numerous, and diverse as the coaches themselves. There's the ACSM, ACE, there's the ISSA, there's the NSCA. Those are like the 4 major ones, and there's a ton of other ones that are just as good. There's the Online Trainer Academy. That's another one that's kind of newer, and it teaches coaches how to train people online. Just look at their certifications and, see if they're actually walking the talk. Every personal trainer out there, every strength specialist is required to get continuing education units. And a lot of us, we can choose to do them all at once and get new certifications. So someone who's experienced and respects the profession and is, trying to learn new things all the time, if they've been in the field for a while, they're going to have a pretty long list of certifications. So you should look for that. And, if you're a senior citizen, try to find someone who has a senior citizen certification. Like the ISSA has a great training senior citizens certification. It means they've been through 20 continuing education units teaching them how to train elders. And look for that. Look for that specialization that you want. Secondly, you're going to want to look at their philosophy, okay? Because every coach, every trainer out there has a certain philosophy behind the way that they train their clients. Now, this can be developed several different ways, and a lot of the times it just stems from whatever they started doing first. So when I first started exercising, it was P90X in high school, long time ago. That was the first time I ever learned how to exercise properly. Good old Tony Horton showed me how to do curls and, body weight squats, and that's where I started. I got a personal trainer after that for myself for 2 years. He's a local guy, really, really good at what he does. He used to be a bodybuilder. So a lot of his training was built on bodybuilding philosophy. Lots of weightlifting, lots of barbells, lots of dumbbells, good exercise form. Okay, that's the kind of stuff that I started with and I stuck to for a very, very long time. Recently, I have started getting into hybrid training. I run obstacle races and I value my cardiovascular health a little bit more. And just last year, I started powerlifting. I have been trying to lift the heaviest weights possible, all right? I got my squat over 300 pounds. My deadlift is over 400 pounds. My bench press is just under 300. I never had numbers like that before until like last November when I started trying. So all of these different things that I do affect my core philosophy. And so pay attention to what the coach or the trainer does themselves for their own fitness routine. See if they're healthy. See if you want to get really good at Olympic lifting, find a trainer who does Olympic lifting or a trainer who used to do Olympic lifting. You want them to have a set of core beliefs about fitness and health that they hold true, that they practice themselves, and that they give to their clients. I believe that there's a lot of mindset and a self-improvement, a growth mindset associated with fitness. And I think that when people start taking control of their bodies and their health, they begin to want to take control of more areas of their life, like their relationships, their career, different self-improvement. They just want to get better. And I try to cultivate that in all my clients. Now, I specialize in the exercise and the nutrition. I don't specialize in teaching people how to have amazing relationships or, get promoted in their job. That's not what I do. But I believe that it's all connected. And I incorporate that mindset training. I incorporate that positivity and that growth mindset into my training programs. I try to teach my clients how to improve themselves as a complete individual, not just here's an exercise program, here's a meal plan, off with you. No, I think that it's a lifestyle. And so you're going to want to consider things like that when you look for a coach. You're going to want to find a coach who has a set of values that ring true to you, okay? If you don't want to cultivate a growth mindset, if you don't want to read more books and, have more energy, and of course I'm making it sound like you're dumb if you don't want these things. If you don't agree with my philosophy, then I'm not the right coach for you. And you need to find a coach who who shares the same interests and beliefs about fitness that you do. Lastly, but definitely not the least important, you want to find a coach who delivers their coaching and their programming through a medium that you're comfortable with. So like I said, some coaches do all of their coaching by emailing you. All right, some of them do weekly phone calls. Some of them do like group video chat. There's membership sites where you log in and everyone kind of has access to this community. There's apps, all right? My coaching program, for example, uses an app. It's called the Wuellner Fitness app. You can find it in Google stores. And when you sign up on my program, I give you a username and a password, and you sign in. And on the app, I have you fill out forms. I have you do video picture assessments. I have you fill out health history questionnaires. And basically, all of the information that I need to build your program is given to me through the app. And then I design the program with the meal plan, the exercises, the stretching, the mindset training, and I deliver that to you through the app. So everything goes through the mobile app on your phone. You can also use it on your desktop. But if you're not comfortable with that, then my program's not right for you. If you want a trainer who, you do a 2-hour interview maybe, they ask you a bunch of questions, they get to know you, and then they write you up a big, beautiful 20-page PDF and they email that to you and you print it out and you take it with you to the gym, you keep it in your briefcase and that's it, your program's in that packet, it's all there, then find a coach who does that. Because obviously that's what you need and you need to consider that. I don't do that. I don't write 20-page PDFs. I believe that programs need to be changed every month, every 2 weeks, because people will hit roadblocks at certain points and people will progress at different paces. And so I believe a coach needs to pay attention to those things and change the program as time goes on. Not bashing people who do PDFs, all right? Because that works. Sometimes it's more cost effective. That's fine. That's another consideration you should make, cost. Some coaches are really expensive. Some are kind of in the middle, and some of them charge you nothing. And, sometimes they charge you next to nothing because their programs are worth next to nothing. But there are a lot of coaches out there to pick from, though. And it can be hard to find a place to look at them all and compare them all. So just look around, find a coach who has the knowledge and the experience, the certifications. Find a coach who has a core philosophy about fitness and diet and health and happiness and the things that you want. Find a coach who has a philosophy about those things and incorporates it into their program. Find a coach who uses a program delivery medium that you're comfortable with. Okay, if you want a mobile app, find a coach with a mobile app. If you want an in-person trainer, go to a gym down the street, right? And find a coach, lastly, that you can afford. When you have considered all of those points and you've done your research, you've done your shopping, and you've talked to a couple different coaches to get to know them, you'll make the right choice. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and I sincerely hope that you find what you need and you change your life, because everybody deserves that, and it's an exciting thing. So, as always, I'm Coach Andrew. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below. If you agree or disagree, tell me why. Let's have a conversation, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. So, take care, everybody.